from the heart. Never pump Kool-Aid when we on a mission. That's 24/7 like a waffle cook in a Waffle House kitchen. Man, I'm just trying to get paid and make it what he hate. I got up to come down. Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. To go with the lax and the crown. Make it what come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole city here is around.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, we've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Just off the inside edge. And a pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. He goes down looking. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's out to center field. Ozuna should have it. Hauls it in to end the inning. This is Bryce Terang.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Turner now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second. Ow! A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
2 outs, base is empty. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here on the south side. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Riley Green. Gray back to work. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
Olson takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Bryce Harper batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
2-2 count.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Harper into second, and he's got a double. One down. And up next for Detroit, Carlos Correa. Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first. That takes care of Correa. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
You know, Boog, Jazz joined the ranks of Shohei Ohtani, Fernando Tatis Jr., and other young stars in baseball when he was named the cover athlete of MLB The Show in 2023. He says he always wanted to be on the cover of a video game, but never expected it to happen so quickly.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. That one missed.
It's a good take.
swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk puts it away, and that's the third out. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the rookie DH, Jackson Chourio. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And 1-2. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hard ground ball, base down. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that's in there for strike one. No score here in the second. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside. And the count is 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here on the south side, top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. On the ground right side. Throw on to Olsen, and one away in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Ripped a triple to open up the ballgame. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Talking about this series matchup, it's always a little strange to face a division opponent in the postseason, but we're starting to see it happen more often with the new format. Playing each other in these games really cranks up the heat on division rivalries.
Going to count 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one misses. The count now 2-2. Rocketed out towards right center. That's a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Acuna runs. Throw. Save. Kicks and deals. And a strike. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Bounce to the left side. Over to first. And the first run of the game comes across. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
That's down and in. Alvarez in his 6th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carpenter going back, pulls it in on the warning track. As we go to the last of the third, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. The pitch. Misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Alejandro Kirk steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounce to third. And he picks it up in foul territory. That one just misses. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Tigers leading by a run here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Game 1 of this wild card series. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The right-hander back to work. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Runner on the go. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Marte stands at first with one out. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. Now 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 1-0. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Turner runs. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Man at second. White Sox down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick 3 bounce.
First and second, no outs. And next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio. Right through there for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Carpenter in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The White Sox trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And up next for Chicago, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Gets the outside corner with that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss there. Next pitch is downstairs. Turner at third. Chourio at first. 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's a little bit high. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here on the south side. New inning getting started. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Gray back to work. And there's a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Swings and misses. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Down the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. And one away. And next to hit for the Sox, Jordan Westburg. Struck out looking his first time. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. That's a little bit low. And he deals. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Strike 1. White Sox down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that clips the inside corner. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second. Fall off foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 outs. That misses. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Top of the 6th inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres. A wind in the pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Just off the outside part of the plate. That misses. Counts full, 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Marte, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Next to hit, Riley Green.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Yep, that ball went out.
Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets the call, and it's 1-1. In the air, right field. Under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Bryce Terang. And the pitch. And there's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swung on, belted. Green going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Trey Turner now.
Thought that was a no doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Slapped foul. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Got him! 2 gone now. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit.
Designated hitter.
Pickoff throw. Turner back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and now here is Harper.
The first baseman, number 8, Bryce.
And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 to Bryce. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and fires. And that's in the dirt. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Correa up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Harper on at first, nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
New arm out of the bullpen, Abner Uribe.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And now the DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First offering, and it just misses. First and second, no outs. Here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The other way, base hit into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Golden opportunity right here. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. Struck him out looking. So up next for Chicago, Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Off the mark there. 1-0. And that one missing low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job of this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-2 on the way. And just misses with that one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Bellinger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Left-hand batter waits. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Jack Flaherty.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, runner at first. And now, Jordan Westburg. Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Strike 2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And downstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Clayton Kershaw.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now, Yordan Alvarez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Kershaw, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
And now the lefty. Yeah, foul ball. The 2-1. Here goes the runner. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now back, the 7th fielder.
And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. There's the strike to the knees. It's 0-1. Alvarez, the lead runner at second. Marte at first with no outs. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Harper now. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. All loaded up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike. And fouled off. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Now Correa up to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First pitch, not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's a strike.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Bases loaded, one away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kershaw deals. Grounder might be two. Quick feed to second for one. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. Here on the south side, now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Bryce Terrain steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 48.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Trey Turner.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The shortstop takes a ball. Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. That one drifts inside. So Turner reaches base, and this is a guy with good speed. So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Matt Olson. A strikeout and a walk. Throw to first, and Turner's back in.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
Smash to the left side. Torres over to first. That's the inning. Back here on the south side, we go to the ninth. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Kershaw back to work. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he pumps it a strike. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Jazz around second, headed for third. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Logan O'Hoppe. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Kershaw fires. In the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ozuna should have it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 2. Here's Gleyber Torres. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Good take by Torres. Foul ball. The pitch. Way high with that one. 3-1. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Will Vest.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. Vest, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Kerry Carpenter steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Back to the mound. Into the outfield, base hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And ball 1.
Good to lay off that pitch down.
Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bellinger up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. And that's in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning.